Hi JFam. Here's your latest P-pop news for today. Hello everyone, this is Philip and team. We were made aware of certain tweets and posts circulating in social media, alluding to the similarities between Bulan and zhang lit. We would like to clarify the copying allegations, and shed some light on the fans' concern, as we believe that these are serious issues that need to be addressed. On the similarities between the track's music and lyrics, my creative process for songwriting has always been to write the words and produce the music both at the same time. However, as the creation of art is often born out of inspirations, it is inevitable for any of my, or any artist for that matter, songs to have some similarities in style with other artists, as I often harness my musical references when creating. I've shared these references in multiple interviews to be the likes of Post Malone, Lay Jong, 1OK Rock, and Jaden Smith. But while there may seem to be some similarities between the sound of Lit and Bulan, on a closer examination of the chord progressions, instrumentation, samples used, and even syllabication, will prove the claim otherwise. Moreover, the melody and the ethnic chants in Bulan were based on indigenous Filipino ritual music, made modern with the addition of a rock and hip-hop elements. On the similarities between the track's story and concept, apart from the lyrics, the music video for Bulan was made to be a metaphor for real-world issues, while staying true to the common knowledge of what transpired among the characters in most versions of the ancient lores. Bulan was heavily and responsibly researched. That details in the music video had its cultural basis, executed with some variations, so as not to offend any cultures or indigenous populations. To put things in perspective, below is a breakdown of the similarities pointed out, and the rationale behind each shot. Number 1. Dancers circling around Bulan. This is based on the traditional Filipino game Bulan for players attempt to enter the circle, or the moon, without getting tagged by the other players. Staying in the middle of the circle meant he had won and couldn't be defeated by the rest. Number 2. Prominent use of red, black and white. These colors have been used to identify and represent my personal brand. Additionally, such colors are used in weaving the tinalak cloth of South Cotabato and were utilized as a nod to my Mindanaoan roots. Number 3. Halia is portrayed in a mask and wearing a red dress and veil. In the lores, one of the consistent representations of Halia was her wearing a golden mask and red veil to conceal her beauty. We were inspired by the empowerment that the color red exudes, such was deemed fit for Halia. Number 4. Bulan deep in his hands into the cauldron and rising from the water. In some versions of the lore, Bulan lost his memory after being submerged in water following a battle with Bakunawa for the moon. The scene where he dips his hands, followed by flashbacks, indicates the resurgence of his consciousness, which then peaked when he arose from the water, which we translated to as a rebirth. A visual representation that is necessary to connect to the story presented at the introduction of the MV. Number 5. The Dragon and the Dragon's Eye. You can I have a Bulan in Aaliyah story without their arch-nemesis, the Bakunawa. In the ancient lores, it was often described as a giant sea serpent that resembled a dragon, and was believed to be the cause of tides, eclipses, and earthquakes. In the music video, the opening of its eye signified the awakening of the Bakunawa being the cause of the eclipse, hence the tight shot of the dragon's eye in order to transition to the video's mid and wide shots. Number 6. Crumping and the Wearing a Black. With the message of addressing negativities in mind, Bulan's arrangement was inspired by the confident aggression of southern hip-hop music that was often used for crumping. This dance style fit the song perfectly, hence the decision to do it in the music video. In addition to that, in the choice for clothing and styling, black is aligned to the brand and a dance style in general. Number 7. The use of the Fawai sand dunes as location. We envisioned Bulan to have existed and similar terrains as the sand dunes in Fawai and the cliffs in Cape BGYO. Likewise, we saw it as an opportunity to showcase Philippine tourism, as we were inspired by the use of similar locations in the movies Dune, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Mad Max, and etc. As many countries share similarities in culture due to early trading relations that date back to pre-colonial period, it is highly likely that there really will be some points in history and culture where they intersect. However, we are also giving credit to the groundbreaking concept of Lay's Lit MV and acknowledging it as one of the many references that we used for the work we do. As fans of Lay, we are saddened by the situation and we wish to clarify that we did not intend to copy his work. We sincerely apologize for this unfortunate predicament, and appreciate all the feedback we have received as a result of this. Moving forward, we will continue to create more art, break stereotypes, and promote Filipino culture. Subscribe to our channel and don't miss out on your latest P-pop updates.